Awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome, it's awesome, talk 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 awesome, talk.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Awesome Talk Season 25, Episode 9 on March 4th, 2026. Don't worry, nobody can, now people can hear you. Now they can hear you. Okay, I'll get that out. All right, good to go there. All right. Yeah, so welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. What a time. What a time. Hello, Castellan. You're making some suggestions for things that we could talk about.
Oh shit, I'm on the wrong page. Oh, your name's not there. Oh, Twitch signed me out.
Ah.
What do you know? Hi, Castellan.
Hey, howdy.
All right. Sorry.
Aliens.
Not trying to. I feel like we're starting with low energy
So,
here, but I didn't mean for that. Yeah, go ahead, Sarah. What were you gonna say?
Not much. I do wish though that I could get abducted. God, it'd be such a dream.
Yep.
Yeah.
At this point, I hope to be abducted.
Yeah, this isn't working out, folks. The most horrible among us run everything forever, for eternity. There's no way out of it.
Can we talk about it or not?
It's just a great hamster wheel of life, you know? Go to Punta Arenas.
Punta Arenas. Sandy Point? I don't know what that means. I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what I'm talking about. 50-50 chance of getting abducted. What? What kind of abduction are we talking about, though? Like a alien one? Because I was talking about alien. This sounds.
I was talking about like the UFOs that were going to be announced. Is what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is starting to sound a little cartel-y here.
Cartelish in origin. I don't know.
Yes,
I'm
a
okay.
different kind of abduction.
Yeah.
We're talking about the anal probe abduction.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
We're talking about actual. Yeah, I was talking
and by the way,
yeah, Castellan. Yeah, I was actually talking about UFOs. That's what I meant.
Yeah, and I mean the good kind of anal probe, not the bad kind.
That's what it says on the side of the spaceship.
Yeah.
I guess there's like okay, if there were really aliens that get sent here to anally probe humans, then that would probably also imply that they have competitive businesses that compete for the ability to be the ones sent to do the probing, like competitive research labs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like there's just one group of aliens that like to do this shit. There's a reason they're doing it. And if they're doing it for a reason, there's probably other aliens and that are also like if it's for research. Like think about it this way. What kind of medical research happens on Earth that isn't competitive? It doesn't fucking exist. If someone is competing to come up for a cure for cancer, there's more labs that are doing what they're doing and slightly altering it to see if they can do it first. So if there's aliens that come here to anally probe humans, then you bet your ass there's a competitive anal probe market on whatever planet they're from.
Well, I think you're presuming their intentions. It could simply be they get drunk once in a while and just want to go find the, the primitives and just drill their butthole for a while and then watch them scramble as they try to make people believe
Yeah, but
them.
the people that say that that's happened, they always say that they were in like a medical area, that they were wearing like medical shit. Like it sounds very sort of researchy. So I don't know. I just think that that's a story worth looking deeper into. I want to write that short story, The Competitive Market for Anal Probe. That's a great story. Listen, one day that story is going to exist because I'm going to write it, and then you guys can look back at this moment on this episode and say that's when the idea spawned.
Yeah, that was the birthplace.
Yeah, I'm going to write it. I'm going to write this fucking story.
What are they probing for? To get what?
I think they're just trying to figure shit out.
That's the whole thing.
Why is this so poorly designed? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just that one hole for all of that,
Mhm.
huh? Forever. You don't get to swap out the gaskets or anything. At
I
any
was
point?
reading about how your intestinal tract is made of the same tissue, which is why an asshole and a mouth is the same type of skin.
Mm.
So when you kiss someone, it's basically asshole to asshole, more or less.
I did not need to know that.
It's fine.
Oh Lord.
It's fine. Whatever. Asshole to asshole. So does that mean if you are asshole to asshole, you're actually mouth to mouth?
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
So if somebody
A
like
dentist
passes
is basically
out,
a proctologist.
if somebody passes out, the right thing to do would be to yank their drawers down, flip them over, yank my drawers down, go butthole to butthole, and just start pulling them in and out like a plunger almost. But it's
I
a
don't-
very
I'm- you lost
unsatisfying
me.
plunging.
The
You
concept
said
that
asshole
is
to asshole is mouth to mouth.
the concept that is
Oh,
not
hi,
shared
Emma.
as much as this. There is multiple types and various grays. Some say that some of the grays are biological robots running tasks, the same as we sent a drone to Mars to run tasks.
Hmm.
I mean, here's the thing, okay? An alien is just another well, not necessarily. See, we just assume that all life is going to be carbon based. That's what we look for because that's the only type of life we know. But in reality, the most likely type of life to be found in the rest of the universe would be silicone based, not carbon based. And we don't know what silicone based life form really looks like. Like we can only look for life that we understand. The universe. So yeah, there's probably a fucking lot of different type of life forms outside of the planet, just like there's lots of different life forms on our planet. So it'd be weird to think there's only one type of alien.
Mm.
That wouldn't make any fucking sense.
That wouldn't make any sense at all. But why would they want to come here? Why would they want to research us?
Yeah, they wouldn't. That's the whole thing. See, Casa, you said that you gone down this rabbit hole for a long time. So I'm assuming that you are of the population that believes that aliens are coming to Earth, and I don't like how far into it do you believe? For example, do you believe that they're abducting people? Do you believe that they have come to the planet at all? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I ask this because I do not believe that aliens are visiting our planet. And I will tell you the reason I don't believe it. Like the idea, they're not visiting the planet to like study us. I don't believe that. And the reason I don't fucking believe it is because people don't take into account what it actually takes to travel light speed. Like you would have to be in anything that could do that is like hundreds
So
of thousands
technically
of years more advanced
ahead of
than we
us.
are.
Yeah.
And once you put into perspective the unbelievable level of intelligence that we are talking about, and then say they are wanting to study us, makes zero fucking sense whatsoever. That like we wouldn't even be a blip. Like we would be nothing. They're so far beyond anything we can even conceptualize. So I just think that it is a sort of like human ego to think they're interesting enough to be studied at all. Not, you know what I mean? So yeah, I do believe that there is 100% fucking bajillions of different lives in the universe. But I don't think they're hanging out on planet Earth.
Maybe they want a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
There might be lots of Popeyes.
Maybe. I don't know. That implies they're. What if they just want to fuck with us? What if they just want to fuck with everybody?
But I mean, there are people, there are kids that like to burn ants with magnifying glasses and they think it's funny.
Mhm.
But overall, I would say most of us, most of the time, have a complete unawareness of ants because they don't fucking matter to us.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
the idea of fucking with us, like, we wouldn't think of doing that to ants. Like, we wouldn't plan an entire vacation around it.
What
Like,
if they're not
that's
that
how
advanced?
insignificant we are.
What if they're not that advanced? What if they only were good at one thing?
You in that
Space
to
travel?
get to
Yeah.
being good at that one thing, traveling in by like basically breaking the laws of physics. Once you go that fast, you're actually basically traveling in reverse time. And like, if you got that good at that one thing, it would mean that you have to learn so many other things to get to that one thing. You have to understand physics, basically quantum physics, in Euclidean, like, you have to learn so much to get there. So it's not like you can say, well, they're stupid except for light speed travel. Like, if they know that,
Well-
then they're fucking smart.
Well, what if they don't know anything about art or music or poetry or any of that stuff? The only thing they've ever been is purely and only science or mathematically minded, and they're researching humans because we do all this weird shit where it's like, why it doesn't make any logical sense that they would behave this way.
I just don't. I think that when you say that, you're still giving us way too much credit as far as our visibility. Like, when you're
I don't know.
thinking within those terms, you don't fucking care about these things. Like, I don't know. Go read some of Castellan's comments. I have to get something from my stupid ass blood sugar. I'll be right back.
Not the blood sugar, no. I think that makes sense. Because maybe they're like, we've reached the peak. We've achieved the best that we could achieve. These people over here painting in caves. Let's see what they got going on.
Yeah, what's wrong with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Castellan says the concept that is not shared as much as this. There's multiple types and various grays. Some say that some of them are biological robots running tasks. Oh, okay, sorry. There are tall grays that people have had contact with. They share the same thing. The tall grays are ancient beings tasked to reseed planets that have gone through cataclysmic events. I have vast knowledge base in the matter. Again, multiple types. Some are interdimensional beings, which people often in the past used to call them demons. I have a whole theory about ghosts in the past and the present. Like my theory about how time is just like a smear.
Corkscrew, yep.
Right. Well, the one thing I always notice, keep in mind, I don't really believe in anything, so everything I say is just stupid. But like, whenever you like see a documentary about like a haunted motel or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's always the same thing. We always see the ghost at this time of night walking down the hall doing this, and it's always the same thing on repeat over and over and over. And I'm like, it's not a ghost, it's a time stain. You're just seeing something that happened once and it just got stuck there, and you keep seeing it. It's like a tape running, and there's like a burn mark on the tape you keep seeing over and over again. I don't know if that's the same. It's not the same, but whatever. There's a very interesting and intriguing prophecy that is about aliens. I actually have a brother that has a PhD in physics. I get straight line to ask about crazy theory. Oh, that's cool, man.
Oh, what's the prophecy?
Yeah. What's this alien prophecy? How much time left do we have before the world ends?
Till the end of the show. That was a prophecy.
They keep talking about aliens, and I feel like no one
No one
I feel like
cares
every
anymore.
year now. Yeah, every
Yeah,
every year
Everything's
it's
so
like, oh,
fucked up all the time that everyone's
Yeah.
just like aliens. Like, all right, I
They're
guess
like, oh.
whatever.
I'm like, listen, I need my fucking groceries to go down first, okay? And then I'll deal with
Yeah.
the aliens. Can I just get the day-to-day life shit straightened out here?
right.
Like,
Am
which
I-
by the way, I'm not stupid. Nobody's working on that, by the way. I don't have like some dream or fantasy that someone is like, you know what? Let's put these aliens aside. And nobody cares about it. Nobody gives
No.
a, like. I don't. Sometimes getting up to go to work every day makes me feel insane.
How's that? My
Right.
hands are severely disabled. I only have the use of one finger, so you can type as slow as you want. I completely understand.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing now is like, if I have to go to work tomorrow, still, it's not that big of a deal.
Mm. That's what it's boiled down to.
Yeah. It's like, ah, well, still gotta work. So, not that big of a deal.
Yep.
But I don't know. Maybe the aliens will save us all. Is Punch the Monkey an alien? Because lately I've watched him stand he's bipedal now. He's waving back at people. He's
Good for
reached a
Punch.
level of intelligence that I mean, if this was like a Planet of the Apes situation, I would join his army. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
little
don't know
guy.
if I would join his army. Let's be honest. I don't think he would be a great commander of anything. He's cute. And I'm not a monkey person. I just don't really fucking like them. I think they're creepy as hell. I think they're super creepy. Like there's like a weird, I don't know, uncanny valley that I feel around when it comes to monkeys, except for those little monkeys that live in like the cold parts of Japan around the hot springs, and they're always freezing
yeah,
and
yeah.
frozen. They don't like uncanny valley me because they don't look like human enough. They just look like fuzzy little fucking teddy bear things. But like monkeys that are kind of like humans, but not, like, fuck off. Don't fucking look at me. Don't talk to me. I don't want to be your friend. Punch was cute, but he's no commander. He's like the guy that makes the food in the fucking mess hall.
I think everybody would rally behind him.
Definitely.
He might, yeah. In a moment, it's noticed. Wait, what is this? Let me see this prophecy. Hold on. There's a coming danger that could possibly not cataclysmic, but people see it that way during the event. Aliens show up just in time so that every one of us sees them as the saviors. Then I'm on the edge of my seat. Patiently waiting, though. You take your time. That sounds like the rapture.
Oh man, Jesus was an alien.
I mean, you were saying before that is a level of intelligence, and we would be like ants. I was like, so that would be like a god-like figure.
Yeah. Yes. So basically, from the point of view of an everyday person, a extraterrestrial being and a god are indistinguishable from each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at them with open arms. Is the alien AI?
I hope they eat people.
We welcome them with open arms and agree to incorporate them into our society. The thing is this.
Oh my god. We're all waiting. We're all like, what's the thing? What is the? That sounds great. What could possibly go wrong?
Do to us?
Yeah.
Guys, when I write my anal probe competitive marketplace story, can I read it on air?
Yes.
You better.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm really enthusiastic about it. I love comedy sci-fi, and I don't think there's enough authors that write it.
One ship is texting their bro and the other ship, like, we totally anally probed this shit out of this guy. What are you losers doing? The ones that we see as aliens are really a hybrid version of them and us because they cannot self-reproduce. Their DNA is corrupted due to the radiation of space.
Isn't this a show? The 100.
X-Files, that's what they were planning.
Oh yeah, that is the whole thing of X-Files.
Yep.
By the way, I still see X-Files episodes that I've never seen before, even as somebody who has been watching the show for years. There are so many fucking episodes of X-Files. It's a, that show came out during a time when like seasons had like 35 episodes and a season went on for like 18 months.
I remember, God, I'm so fucking old, dude. I can remember when they announced that X-Files was going to be a new show. And I remember like counting down for the first episode to air. I was so fucking excited for that show. And it's pretty great. I mean, I still watch it. I watch it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom loves the X-Files. So because we see them familiar look-alike to us, it would be easier to accept them, which is what they want. Well, why don't we just accept them?
But why? But why? Like
Yeah.
like I don't understand that. Like if you like what
Yeah, I mean, like,
what's the purpose?
humans have a hard
like
time
if you
accepting
if
each other when their skin
well,
color's
and not only
different.
that, but if you
That's
have the power
right.
to even get here, then you have the power to immediately overtake any obstacle that exists on this planet. So I don't understand why all the schmoozing. It's unnecessary completely.
Maybe they're out of weaponry, so they
But
gotta
they-
riz us up. It's alien riz.
I think, you know what I think? I think some of them are, I think they're so smart. There's probably an offshoot, right? And it's probably just a bunch of bullies, like
Yeah,
incredibly intelligent extraterrestrial bullies.
yeah.
And they're like, you know what? Let's go fuck with some people on that planet. And that they're the kids with the magnifying glass and the ants.
Yeah.
We're the ants. They're they're just here to fuck with us.
Yeah, go pluck up one of them from like the Midwest area. Nobody will believe him. Get some drunk fuck. The weirdest part about it is, like, if you look into alien stories, the oddest stories to me are the ones that happen during that cover large areas. Like there's one story from like the 1980s or the 1970s where like somebody saw something, but it was for like 700 miles and like 1,500 people saw it. And like on top of that, like dozens of people lost hours of time and woke up someplace else. And like this is a documented fact that this happened. You can watch a million documentaries about it, and it's like,
That's
okay,
fucked
well,
up.
what the fuck happened? Something happened. Can you mute?
Oh.
Yeah, it was doing good, and then it got fucked up. But like something happened. Sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe we live in a simulation, and they're sending in like bots to do repairs in the simulation, and it fucks things up, and that's why people get all glitched out.
They're trying to. That's crazy.
It's incredibly likely that we're in a simulation.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we're in a simulation completely. Yeah, the older I get, the more I'm starting to be like, yeah, that makes sense. I liked it when they asked Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he was like, well, I can't say we're not in a simulation.
You really like there's a very few ways of testing this theory. I mean,
How advanced does the simulation have to become before
So-
it realizes itself?
before it realizes itself.
With proof. Realizes itself with proof.
So, I mean, first of all, the system that would be running the simulation has to be a quantum computer. It has to be more advanced than anything we could possibly, again, conceptualize. But here's the question. What is the difference? If you could have it proven to you that we are in a simulation, literally
Yeah.
nothing at all will change.
Well,
It
it
makes
changes
no
the idea
difference.
of death.
Does it?
Totally, because I don't know now I have actually no idea what death is if I'm in a simulation. Is somebody playing my part Is somebody controlling me? Is it more like a terrarium where they just sort of set up a character like on Animal Crossing
So
and let it run around and do what it wants and
yeah,
they check in
so
every once in a while?
it would be more like a computer program. A computer program runs on rules, and um no, it wouldn't be like one guy grabs his mouse and lifts your arm up or anything. It would have to have rules that it follows in order for evolution to follow a pattern, or else we wouldn't find patterns in nature. It would just be random shit happening all the time.
That's what it feels like sometimes, though.
Mm.
Random shit happening all the time. Mm. Damn.
Well, even if it is a simulation, it doesn't mean things can't be randomly happening, right?
Yeah, right?
I mean, if you got enough things firing off.
Something is bound to be a little wonky.
The event that is coming, I hate sharing this, but it is what it is. Apophis is supposed to pass by us under the altitude of satellites on April 13th, 2026. If it does not hit, then it will sure hit on 2036.
There's a Friday the 13th in April and March.
Oh shit.
That was the most. I'm sorry. That's what I got from that. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to be dismissive. I just meant like, oh my God, there's two of them. Okay, hold on. I gotta look this up. I genuinely need to.
Well,
look
I
this
mean,
up.
it returns.
Okay, no. April 13th is Monday. Thank God.
Okay.
April 10th is Friday. I know that because that's my birthday. I was like, if the world's supposed to end April 13th, I better make sure April 10th to be partying.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my last time. It's gonna be my last. I got 3 days. Last 3 days on Earth. I gotta make it count.
And do you go like a full Rick and Morty party? You just get fucked up, do every drug, just orgies in the streets, level partying.
I think at that point, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie? What's it called? Don't Look Up on Netflix. Have either of you seen that? You should
I have not seen it.
You should both watch it. It's
Is that the
really,
movie with
really
Jennifer
good.
Lawrence?
Yes, and what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah, it looks good. It looks very frustrating.
Yes, but also really, really good. Very relevant for the times. The whole thing is a metaphor for climate change. But at this point, I think you could look at it and Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep is in it. So is Jonah Hill. Don't really like Jonah Hill too much, but yeah.
You don't like Jonah Hill too much?
Something about him weirds me. He had a thing a few years back where I was like, yeah, I could see it.
Oh yeah, with his girlfriend.
Yeah, and I was like,
that shit was fucking cringy as hell, dude.
What was the thing? Tell me what was the thing.
Because a bunch of like his private text messages were like came out between him and his girlfriend, where he's like, he like was like criticizing her old social media pictures where she has a bikini on, but like it was like it was like even like pictures from before she was even with him and shit. And it's like, bro, like what the fuck? Like your fucking insecurities need to be checked before you get in a relationship.
Oh, and that was a tidal wave of insecurity.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure he can't be all that bad, but I remember that and I was like, man, he gives me that weird.
He seems like an angry guy to me.
You know, I was gonna say he seems like he's not personable.
Some people just give me a vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, finish reading Catalan's stuff.
And it will mess up a city-sized area. If it hits the water, then it would cause a tsunami, which would mess up a larger area.
Well, that sounds fun. I think we need that.
Oh, I mean,
I think that would bring us all together.
The effects of it hitting nearly any part of the planet would have pretty much planet-wide effects to some degree. Yeah, it wouldn't be like everyone on the planet dies, but it would I mean, it would change the planet for forever, probably.
Okay. So eventually everybody would die.
It would no, well, no, it wouldn't cause everyone to die. It would cause destruction, massive disruption, like everything would be fucked up. Like it would cause an enormous amount of awfulness. But we'd live to watch the awfulness is the point. I mean, unless it lands on our head or
Well-
within a pretty large amount of places around it.
Maybe that's what the Earth needs.
Look at Henry's little head.
Oh, Henry. Oh, Henry.
You're such
There's a
a
guy. There's a guy that has a YouTube page that shows you a digital rendition of different things hitting the Earth at different speeds and what it would look like or what would happen, and it is really, really fascinating. And I think the craziest one is a sewing needle hitting the Earth going at light speed. And you think that little sewing needle can't fuck up the whole planet, but it really fucks up the whole planet, dude.
Tell us, Castellan.
Where?
Yeah, man, not the East Coast, you know.
It's the best coast.
Yeah, man. Just,
The West Coast, I mean, you could get rid of that.
I mean, listen, man. If you just brought down the prices on the East Coast, it would be great.
Not the West entirely, but
Yeah.
they scoop their East Coast.
Right in
Not the
between Puerto
East
Rico and
Coast.
Florida.
Not my people. No.
Well, Puerto Rico would be gone, so
Damn. We can't catch a break.
yeah, it would be like Puerto Rico and Florida would be like Alderaan, like.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't catch a break. Well,
You know, I mean, you know, there's people I care about in Florida. I want them to be safe, but overall, Florida itself. I mean, look, if somebody had to take the hit,
no wonder they put Bad
I
Bunny
mean,
into the
have
Super Bowl.
to.
I feel like Florida would. A lot of people there would survive. I feel like
Oh,
those
yeah.
people can survive anything. I watched this video. There's a show called Florida Man.
I watched that show too. It's
you-
crazy.
Did you
I've
watch
seen a
the
couple
guy
episodes.
who got his fucking arm torn off by the alligator because he just decided that he had to swim where that alligator was? He said nature was calling him over there to that area, and he had to conquer it. And he was like, "Oh, the alligator ripped my arm off." He's like, you know, he's like, I don't give a fuck. I got another arm, and like, he don't even give a shit. And then like, he got arrested and also had to be hospitalized, right? But then like, somebody witnessed him because he was just like, you know, he goes, the first time I didn't lose my arm. Is like, what do you mean the fucking first time? And then there's like a fence, and a witness was just like, yeah, I saw him hop over the fence. He goes, but then he crawled back under the fence and hopped over it again. That part I didn't understand. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? He hopped over the
What's
fence
going
and then he
on?
crawled under and hopped over it again. And then the guy talks about it like he was like, he talks about it like it's a spiritual experience. He's like, you know, I was just running through the trees. It's like I had to be one with nature. I had to get out there and conquer this part of the swamp.
Sounds like Florida.
And fucking ripped his arm off. Hey, look, man, if that's
Damn.
your dream, if that's your dream, right? If that's your calling,
Dominican Republic too.
Haiti, all gone. Actually, entire companies wiped out of life. It will be a truly sad time worldwide. You know, unless we destroy it first.
Yeah, the problem with destroying asteroids that they don't show you in the fucking movies is if you break up one trajectory, you just have hundreds, thousands of trajectories. So it's not better.
So
The only-
how do you solve that problem?
The best way to solve the problem is to land on it with like a solar sail and just slowly guide it off course.
Huh?
But then wouldn't it come back at some point?
No, you would hope not. You would hope that you sort of take it away, far, far
Forever?
away.
But it would
Wouldn't
be like,
like the
well,
gravity pull it back into an orbit?
yeah, like it'd be like, well, that's future you guys' problem if you're still around.
It depends on where we took it. I mean, technically, we could put it within the orbit of like Jupiter or something and eventually allow it to burn up. So
Mm.
it depends on where we wanted it to go. And, if we could even fucking do that. It's been proposed, but obviously we've never done it.
Hmm.
Humanity's pretty incredible. I mean, I recently watched a video of somebody who put a zip line in their backyard and didn't think it all the way through. And at the end, they just crashed into the tree at the other side and almost killed themselves. But then you got other people who are developing technology that can land on a meteorite and guide it into space. There's a huge.
It's not a meteorite,
A meteor.
it's an asteroid.
Oh, it's
Asteroid.
an asteroid.
Meteorite
Meteors
are
when it
the
comes into
things.
Earth.
Dude,
No,
if it was a fucking baseball, it would still be incredible that they could do that. Meanwhile, you got the zip line in the backyard, guys. I mean, that just shows a wide gap in human potential.
yeah, things are getting a lot dumber.
Now imagine all of humanity is made up of people like the people who are developing the technology that lands on an asteroid. Then you're closer to the aliens. Then you start developing technology at an alarming rate.
We're not closer to the aliens because we could land on a fucking asteroid that's close to Earth.
No, what I'm saying is if all human beings on Earth were thinking like the person that developed that, all 8 billion people started thinking that way at once, you'd start seeing advancements happen really fast. We have laser cannons we need to set in multiple areas and sync together with SpaceX satellite internet, hit the same spot until it heats it so much that it could slowly change direction. How interesting.
Hmm.
What a strange time to be alive.
Yep.
Man.
I mean, we could probably just send an AI out there
Yeah.
at this point.
I mean, certainly by that point. You know, if we have until 2036, yeah, you're going to be able to send a legion of dark troopers out there that are all AI oriented and they don't burn up in the atmosphere and they're fucking solar powered and
Assuming we all survive, obviously.
obviously, yeah, it's not
We might just
I
take
mean, like you have to
ourselves out.
understand that
Not
it
looking
doesn't
good
have
lately.
to
No.
it doesn't have to land on you to affect you. There's going to be enormous amounts of food that stops traveling. You're going to see huge ecosystems obliterated, or
Mhm.
if one part of an ecosystem is obliterated, then all of the rest of the ecosystem around it has to either figure out how to adapt instantly or die too. So the amount of destruction, and it will be planet wide, it far surpasses just what gets immediately obliterated.
Mm.
Food chains, not just disrupted, but some just completely dismantled. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
All coastal areas across the fucking planet are going to be fucked.
Obliterated, yeah. We get to see this event and it happens. You need to ask, why didn't we try to stop? Unless it was supposed to happen by the aliens.
Oh, I
The
see.
aliens?
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like we don't need them to destroy ourselves lately. It seems pretty
Mm-hmm.
much like it's just happening on its own, or we're just
Mhm.
letting it happen, apparently. We're a bad species. We're not really good at survival. I don't know what the fuck it is. Too addicted to control, brainwashing, too much comfort. I don't know what the fuck it is the problem here. Being American is so much worse, too.
It's not, I mean, it's not, gonna hit us.
No, it's probably not going to hit us. But I'll tell you what, guys. We're at the halfway point. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run that 5-minute break, folks, and then we're gonna be back in 5 minutes. So hang in there. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you guys. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay.
So we
All right, yeah. So fuck it, man. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Here we go. Hey.
Awesome. Talk awesome, talk awesome. It's awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome. Talk awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome. Talk awesome, talk. Awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome. Talk awesome, talk.
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
You're back. You're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
So Casa, where?
Wait. Hold on. Kaza can't hear you. Okay. Now Kaza can hear you. Go ahead.
Casa, where do you land
BRB.
on the spectrum between the lowest on the spectrum, which I think is just saying like, yeah, I think there's life out there in the universe, but that's it, to the highest on the spectrum, which I guess would be like every single rich person and everyone in government is actually an alien, and they like all of it, including my anal probe competition marketplace story. Where do you fall? Because I gotta tell you, even though I personally don't really think that people are being like transported out of their farms and stuff, I love watching like documentaries about UFO sightings and stuff. I just find them to be super interesting. There's like a couple really good podcasts where each episode they just talk about like a different UFO sighting. They're really interesting to me. Even if like I don't necessarily think that's exactly what's going on. I think a lot of UFO sightings are actually just military technology. I think that the
I
military,
think so too.
if you were in the military on some secret weapons program, don't you think that it would be a huge benefit to you if UFO conspiracies existed?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And I think that that's fucking obvious. Like, I don't think there's anyone that would say otherwise.
Hmm.
To not use that to your advantage would honestly be foolish, stupid, you know? I have two. I have two,
I've
but
also.
then again, I live in New Jersey, so it's just the drone invasion.
We never found out what those drones were.
Now everyone just stopped talking about it like it didn't matter
Mhm.
anymore. I'm like blown a fuck like the fuck away that like no one continued pushing for that. Like, how do you not want to
No
know? There were
one.
fucking drones that were going up to people's windows.
Yeah. Everywhere. Oh, you were 5? That's young. But like,
Tell me,
yeah, talk to us about like what
yeah,
did you see?
tell us what happened.
All the cool stuff happened between 1979 and 1999. And I was out for all of it.
What are the things that are you're talking about? Like I noticed that like younger people are talking about the 90s a lot lately, and everyone brings up something completely fucking different. What are the things that you associate with the 90s as like, oh, I wish that was a thing that existed now?
Just like not having phones, not everybody being so connected to each other, not
That was awesome.
yeah, being able to like go outside and like just see people and not everything being on your phone 24/7.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
like I feel like the feeling of waiting for someone to get to your house
mhm.
and not knowing where they are between the time they leave and the time they get there is so antiquated. Like it's such a
Yeah.
like I haven't even thought about that until right now. Like it's like blowing my mind a little. Like I can remember it like the feeling of like you're sitting and you keep getting up and looking to the window over and over because you're like, where the
Mhm.
fuck did they go? Where the fuck are they? And like that doesn't have to
Doesn't
exist
happen
anymore.
anymore. Yeah.
And like using payphones and always making sure that you had money for the payphone if like you were going somewhere where someone was going to pick you up later. Oh my God, dude. And like the worst thing about the payphones is that some people would put their chewed gum in the hole where you get the
Oh.
change. And like,
Yeah.
so you always had to be super fucking careful. You couldn't just stick your finger in there willy-nilly because you'd pay for it.
Well, that's fair. You don't have to share.
It's okay, Casa.
I mean, I feel like now it's just everybody knows way too much about each other.
Yeah, I've been thinking
Like-
about this lately.
Like way too much. Like I have, like I don't. You guys don't have iPhones, but like I have everybody's location on mine, and my sister, I have hers. So like, and if anybody comes to see me, or if I'm like, oh, I'm lost, I can't find you, I just pull up their location. I'm like, there it is. I see where you are. It's just weird. It's like, oh,
Yeah. It's like there's something about like that that little bubble of time that there's no good there. I get this news, I get this fucking a zine in the mail. It's called like the Luddite Times or something like that. And it's just a zine that's made by a group from a college. I don't know what college it is. And it's just a bunch of young people who have decided not that they don't use their phone, they don't use social media, they don't have a phone, and they just make this thing for print. And I signed up for it because I'm like, I fucking love this. I wish we could go back to a time that makes having a cell phone feel the way having a beeper feels now.
Mhm.
Like it just feels old to have one.
Yeah. 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 That's really what I miss.
I heard somebody the other day talk about, I always get these videos that's just like, it's like nostalgia porn basically. Like it's like, oh, it's 1991 and you just got home from school, and it's like these panning shots of what things were like before social media, and somebody was talking about that time period, and they were talking about like the early 2000s, and they were like there was just the right amount of social media. And I never thought of it that way. That
Yeah.
like that social
Mhm.
media used to be like if you're gonna check MySpace, like you were gonna do that when you got home.
Mhm.
Like you didn't do that all over the fucking
You didn't
place.
do it all day.
Yeah.
Right.
Like usually
now,
you used your MySpace as like something that you did at the end of the day,
mm,
because like a lot of people would update something on like their blog, and that was
Right.
usually what they did that day.
instant messengers are the same way. You only used those when you were sitting in front of your computer. Like you didn't just have access to it to everyone
24/7.
all the time.
Yeah.
And most of the like back when I started using Messenger and stuff, most of my friends still didn't. Like they had never used
Yeah.
any like instant messaging. I was the one in my friend group that did it first.
Oh wow. Everybody had AIM. Or for the BlackBerry, the BBM Messenger,
Yeah.
which that was when I was like, yeah, we could have left it at that and not gone any further.
Yeah, something has gone off because we all have like extra insight into everybody's life all the time.
It's like a
And
double-edged sword.
And I
Mhm.
think that I think having access to everybody's every waking minute all the time also like leaves you like if you're like when people like hang out with their friends, they might talk a certain way to their friends. But then you take that way that they talk to their friends and somebody films it and puts it online, and now the whole world owns it, not just you and your friends.
Mm-hmm.
And now the access to you there's extra access to you from people who have like no context of who you are, but I see it with concerts too. Like something
Yeah.
will happen at a show, like a metal show or something, and now all of a sudden like 10 million people who would never go to that kind of show in their whole life have access to this one clip, and now everyone's got an opinion about what's going on in this one clip. And
If people had clips of me as a teenager, oh my god,
oh my god,
it would
thank
like
fuck
it
we
would
didn't
be.
live through that.
That would be a fucking
Oh my
nightmare.
god, thank fuck we didn't
Dude,
live through
it
that.
would be. It would like. Oh my god, I can't even
all
imagine.
be
Like
in
I
prison.
had cameras, but they weren't like phone cameras.
We had
Yeah.
stuff, but it was just like it was fun. It was just, you know,
Mhm.
you're taking a bunch of pictures with your friends, or like it's just like doing dumb shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
fun. I mean, I don't know. It's it's weird because I feel like I grew up with the internet, but not like this kind of internet.
No,
Like, I
right?
still-
like something
yeah.
changed in the last like 15 years. It's the smartphone. It's the smartphone combined with this sort of hyper usage of social media, I think,
Mhm.
and everybody's trying to rush to the next social media and the next social media.
Oh,
And
so
it's
that
just,
sounds. I don't want to like glaze over that. It sounds terrible. It sounds terrible, dude.
It does.
It does sound really bad. Yeah.
But I often wonder, like, if people had less access to things, would their life actually get better? Like, maybe it's like, okay, maybe we've tested some waters. Like one of the things that people are real nostalgic about is like renting movies. It's like this whole fucking thing, right? And even like a generation of people that didn't do it seem nostalgic for it.
Hmm.
And it's like, okay, so we've all gotten to know what it's like to just be able to download and watch whatever we want in streaming. Do you want that? Like, is there something more to that experience than just getting a movie that you miss? Is it the walking around with somebody? The whole it was an event. You had to get in the car. You had to go there. It was something that you had to do. It was an activity that you had to do.
Hello.
And you had to share that time with another person and make an agreement with the other person. But
Yeah.
when you stream shit, it's just like, what do you want to watch? Okay, fuck it. Okay, halfway through, all right, something else. Okay, halfway through, something else. Like it, like sometimes we watch shit. We watch entire fucking shows, and I have no fucking memory. We even watched the shit. Like it doesn't even register.
It doesn't
to me,
register. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And I think too, like now everything is an ad. So like
Everything's an
even
ad,
if
yeah.
even if you're on, like I'm like I have to be aware of like my algorithm if I'm on social media, because it's
Yeah.
everything is geared towards like what the algorithm thinks I want to see
Yeah.
or wants to sell me. And it's like
And it
it's
was
I
always
don't
going to
know.
go that way. It was always
Yeah.
going to go that way. It was there. And even like, it was just always going to be that. But I don't know, man. It would less access change people. Like arcades are fucking enormous again.
Mhm.
Like if you open a fucking arcade in your town now, like the arcade is like with like old machines in it. Okay, I have a real hard time explaining this, but I feel like what happened was there were these technological leaps that happened, and when they happened, we all said, okay, this is the next thing, and abandoned the thing we were doing, right? So Nintendo comes out, so there's no reason to go to the arcade anymore because now you're playing video games at home. Except after all this time, we kind of come to find out that going to the arcade to play those games is just as fun in a million ways as just any other VR fucking game you play. It just depends on what type of interaction you're looking for and what type of thing. So maybe it's all good. Maybe we don't have to abandon one for the other. And I feel like people are kind of starting to get that back. But, I do think that, like, if Blockbuster wanted to come back, it could make some adjustments. Like, dude, like,
Absolutely.
rent DVD players.
Yeah.
Rent DVD players, rent VCRs for fuck's sake, right? Rent those out with the the DVDs and shit, and just
Oh my god! Imagine having a Blockbuster brand VHS player.
there are.
Really?
So it's a super rare item. But
Are you gonna tell me that the movies they played in this store were off of their own VHS players? Is that what you're about to tell me?
No, I'm going to tell you that Blockbuster. Oh, please tell me I'm right that it was Blockbuster. But Blockbuster, for a short period of time, I think it was Blockbuster, rented VCRs and they're branded with Blockbuster. They're in like a Blockbuster brand.
Yeah, but they
like,
bought them
brick.
off of another company. They didn't manufacture them. They just did
Oh, I
what
don't
Trader
know.
Joe's does and put their own fucking brand name on top of someone else's
I
brand
mean, it's
name.
kind of what everybody's doing, though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. Yes, indeed. So, okay, so Blockbuster is getting a lot of attention again lately. But I think Hollywood Video is not getting a fair shake.
oh my God! I
Hollywood
can't believe you just said
Video
that.
was
I can't believe.
so
Hold on.
fucking great, and it was such a nice, like, it was like such a refreshing change from Blockbuster. They did a really good job of feeling Blockbuster-ish, but also completely fucking different.
Dude, you're never gonna believe this. So you just said Hollywood Rental, right?
Hollywood Video.
Hollywood Video. I'm sorry. Okay, watch this. Hold on a second. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it?
Are you about to tell me that there's Hollywood Video branded VHS players?
I'm trying to tell you something. Hold on.
A Blockbuster opened by my house that took over a fucking Boston Market. Or wait, no, it was next to the Boston Market. I don't know what the fuck it took over. It was
Okay.
like kind of in the middle of nowhere.
So this is what I was talking about. It wasn't a Blockbuster machine. Wait, can you mute? Because it's really echoey bad. So this is what I was talking about. And I saw one of these pop up on eBay like a year ago, but it had been sold. So this is a Hollywood Video. It's like Hollywood Video and U-Haul combining their branding to put out a rental.
I love that it
video
has
player.
a handle.
Yes, it has a handle.
So you
yeah.
carry that shit around, you know fucking damn well that tape's gonna fall right the fuck out.
Yeah.
Remember what it was like to drop VHS tapes?
Yes.
They make sort of a splashy noise when they hit.
Here's the thing, okay? VHS is fine. My dream, and I have looked this shit up so many fucking times. My dream is to acquire the exact same Betamax machine that I had growing up, and then to acquire the 3 or 4 Betamax movies or videos that I watched on repeat. They were Footloose, The First Nightmare on Elm Street, the Disney Winnie the Pooh collection, and, well, that's pretty much all of it. That's what I want. I want to get the machine and the fucking tapes, because that would be fucking crazy. Expensive as hell, though.
I never used a Betamax. Only the
I don't know what that
VHS.
is. I have no clue what that is.
So it was the precursor to the VHS, basically, and then there came a moment where they were in competition.
Yeah, they were in competition, and VHS just happened to win.
Yeah, VHS won because it was just slightly more.
More
practical.
what? How is it more practical? It's fucking bigger. It takes up more space. Like, why would you want a bunch of VHS tapes when you could have way more Betamax tapes in the same amount of space?
I think that VHS had more control or something.
No,
Over.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
My Betamax player had all of the same options as my VHS player did. It had all of the same options.
This is like when the Blu-ray.
In fact, when you saw the
DVD.
Betamax player, you would think it was a VHS player. They're identical.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look up a Betamax player. Oh,
Oh man, Beautifully Alien. Adam just said Betamax Fraggle Rock was the shit. So much clearer than VHS. Fraggle Rock is the shit in general. And by the way, modern day Fraggle Rock is just as great. VHS had varying playback speeds that made a long play format, but the quality suffered horribly at long play resolution. Yeah, I don't know, man. And I also didn't know anybody with a fucking Laserdisc. Well, actually, I knew one person with a Laserdisc player, which is like a. It's like a laser disc is like a DVD the size of a record.
No, they're bigger. They're like the size of a house.
And the machines got real fucking hot too, right?
Damn.
Fraggle Rock, those guys were interdimensional beings. Castellan just said that. That was funny. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if they are, but I'm going to tell you this. All right? Probably one of the best appearances of Fraggle Rock ever was during the... Sarah, what is the name of the Christmas special? Is it just Muppets Family Christmas? Muppet Family Christmas? That's first off, that's the best Jim Henson thing, in my opinion. Is my favorite thing of all time, because they all go to Fozzie Bear's mother's house for Christmas, but everybody fucking shows up. All of Sesame Street, the Fraggles are there. They go see the Fraggles in a Fraggle hole. The whole thing is just a masterpiece. And I think that's one of the best. I loved Fraggle Rock growing up. I love Fraggles now. I want to get some Fraggles, actually. The companies making figures now are just a second to none. There's like a record player that changed to video instead of audio. I had one. The discs looked awesome, but you couldn't touch them or they would be ruined. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're having Laserdisc memories.
What?
Yeah, I just remember going to going from VHS to DVD. It was pretty seamless too.
Mm-hmm. I had a million DVDs.
Yeah, I still do. I still have a bunch of. Apparently, people are starting to look for them now, like for real. And I'm like, okay, maybe something I have is worth something. I got some shit. I gotta have some shit that's worth something.
Oh, you definitely do.
I found that I got some Funkos that are fucking blowing the fuck up, dude.
There you go.
Let me tell you. Them Wednesday Funkos from back in the day, man. Whoo! And Breaking Bad Funkos. Yes, it's called hard copy because you don't have to be online to watch it. Yep. I hear that people are looking for the TVs now too, the big fucking TVs. Like the ones I threw away fucking 10 years ago because they were the size of a fucking mountain and they were like heavier than a boulder. It's like trying to lift an entire raw diamond. It was so fucking heavy.
Oh my God.
And like...
We had one, and my mom just got rid of it, like recently. We finally convinced her to get a smart TV. But she had that TV, and she was like, "I'm not getting rid of this. I have everything." I'm like, "This thing barely like works. And like, you can't watch anything on there."
You know, the thing too is once you get rid of that old TV and you put on that HD TV for the first time, your eyes can't believe, like that's also an antiquated experience, Sarah. Like, it's been a long time. Like, we've had HD for a minute now. But, like, can you remember the first time, like, seeing an HD screen? Like, it's just like, dude, like, this is clearer than real life. I think it fucks with people's heads, too. I think it fucks with people's heads when it comes to time. Because it used to be that media, you know, some media just looks like you pull out any media from the 1980s, it looks like it's from the 1980s. You pull out any type of media from the 1950s, I don't care if it's photographs or film or music, it fucking looks and sounds like it's from the 1950s.
Yeah.
But somewhere down the line, everything became HD, and everyone's just like, why am I aging? Like, why? What is happening? Like, this looks like it just happened a second ago, you know?
Yep.
And I think
I
that's
really
like,
dislike
there's no
HD.
psychological study on that, but I feel like
I just
that
don't like
fucks with
HD
people.
very much. I like
No?
noise. I like.
Hmm.
I don't know. Like, obviously, it's good for certain things, like nature documentaries and stuff. But I think sitcoms. Look at a sitcom in HD, and then look at a sitcom that was like, I don't know, in the fucking 90s or whatever, side by side. Like, look at Roseanne. Okay, just look at the quality of the picture, and then imagine the Connors, which is in HD.
Mm.
The warmth of the noise makes the fact that this is like a show that primarily takes place in someone's home more believable. The HD cleaned, sparkly, clean version makes the idea that that's a family living together in a home and this is their home life completely unrealistic. It's like you're trying to convince yourself that there's a bunch of people that live in a museum.
Mm.
Not every video store around me growing up, I think, had laser discs, but I remember there was a video store that was like that was in the Burger King parking lot where the Pathmark used to be, and right in front of the windows was their laser disc section, and I would just stare at it because I just thought they looked so fucking cool. I just thought they were the coolest thing ever. I don't think I've yet to see a fucking laser disc movie ever. Never
Mm.
saw one.
Hmm.
Pathmark has been gone for like a million years. For a
All of
fucking
the Pathmarks?
really long. I
Yeah,
think there's
yeah.
like one or two Pathmarks left
Really?
somewhere. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Pathmark has been gone for probably 15 years. I don't know, like a long time.
I didn't know that. I feel like I was just at Pathmark the other day. It was
I
not.
think-
It was probably like 10, 15, 20 years ago now.
I think it just aged out.
Damn.
I can remember when the Pathmark was
Oh, there's a
somewhere
Pathmark
they
in
had a
Netcom.
video store inside. Like there was like a video rental section of the Pathmark. And
Yeah.
that's where you would rent movies when you kind of just needed a movie in a hurry.
Hmm. I remember seeing that, but not being able to get it. You see, there's
Super-
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, there's a Pathmark in Netcong, New Jersey.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Castellan, is the Pathmark there like modern inside or does it feel old? Because we have like a shop right here that is like straight out of the fucking like I don't even know 70s maybe. It's crazy inside. Yeah, the
Oh, I
shop right
love
here
that.
has a fucking liquor store inside too.
I love
God,
ShopRite.
I miss the old food town. Oh, here we go again with the fucking nostalgia. I missed the fucking old food town because it had the bakery attached to it, and that bakery was the best bakery.
Damn.
I remember. Oh my God, am I this old? Holy fuck! I can remember being a little kid, and I can remember when they started installing the credit card machines.
Oh, yeah.
Those weren't always there. They weren't always
That's
there, man.
crazy to me. That is insane.
You used to have to, if you had a card, you used to have to hand it to someone who would deal with it and then give it back to you. But now I feel like you just scan your iris and your banking information goes through. You don't even have to touch anything anymore.
Castellan,
have to
I
pee. I'll
miss
be right
it.
back.
I miss Sizzler so much. It was my
Me too.
favorite place to go for dinner growing up. I loved it there. I loved that place so much. I mean, this is like the only
Sizzler
place where
after
you can just keep
church.
getting more and more pudding. It was great there. Remember the
Sizzler
pudding
was
at
the
the salad
best.
bar? Like the having like a pudding dispenser or it wasn't a pudding dispenser. It was a fucking vat and you scooped the pudding out. There was so fucking
Wait,
much of it.
there are still Sizzlers. Hold on.
There's a
I have to
couple
look this up.
Sizzlers, like just like there's a couple Pathmarks left. There's a couple holding on. The Sizzler by me turned into a fucking Japanese, like a hibachi restaurant.
Oh, that makes me sad.
And the hibachi restaurant was great, but it like Sizzler is Sizzler, and it's sad when it goes away.
Yeah, that was
so long ago.
Sizzler was the best. Oh. Okay, I gotta look this up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Sizzler back in Philadelphia.
Oh damn.
Hold on. Oh, on the West Coast. Okay, wait. I gotta look this up. This is important work we're doing.
Oh yeah, I think it was Adam. And then they were there for a long time, and then something happened. I feel like the people like got in trouble for something, like some maybe safety inspections or food. I don't know. I feel like they like closed down because of it.
Oh, there's a bunch of Sizzlers in Puerto Rico. But that makes
Well,
sense.
if the
'cause,
fucking
dude,
comet comes, then they're fucked.
no more Sizzler for anyone in Puerto Rico. Or on the entire East Coast, because the other ones are all there's a bunch in California.
Yo, do
There's like a
Sizzlers,
whole
do
bunch in
Sizzlers have the good
California.
cheddar biscuits?
No, that's Red
What?
Lobster.
No, they have fucking no. They have like a sort of like a garlic toast sort of thing. They're
Oh,
really
yeah.
delicious.
There's a bunch in Los Angeles. What is going on? California's fucking huge, though. I have to remember that.
I'm gonna tell you something though, you guys. I feel like for the most part, chain restaurants notoriously struggle in New Jersey, but I feel like no one notices.
So I have wait. So okay, one memory that I have of Sizzler, and it's like a memory by proxy, meaning I remember someone telling me about this, but I was not involved in any way. There was a guy that me and the beautifully alien there both knew. And I can remember him telling us once that him and a friend shit in the Sizzler bathroom sink. And it just
I see
every
Kristen
time
waiting for that word to be something else. Like,
every time I think of
Literally
Sid-
anything else.
every time I think of Sizzler,
Anything else.
I am reminded of this story, and it stays with me. It stays with me all my life. It stayed with me for decades. I mean, literally, that story's like, I don't know, fucking 30 years old in my brain.
Kristen, I was talking to my friend 2 days ago, and he was talking about how his kid is like turning 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I know I'm gonna sound like that old motherfucker, and it's such a cliche. I'm like, but 16 is just not the same, is it? And he goes, no. He goes, I actually got on my first high-speed car chase with the police down the turnpike when I was 16 years old, and I'm so happy that they're not like us. And I was like, yeah, man. I'm pretty sure he probably had a full beard.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I was telling
God.
Rick, like my ex-boyfriend when I was like 15 or 16 got arrested for stealing a mail truck
What the?
just so he could fucking crash it, like on purpose. Like he drove it off somewhere and just like I don't think
Is that a federal crime?
I don't know what the fuck it is,
That's a
but I
felony,
know
at
it was
least.
a big problem.
Hey, guess what? Guess what
Felony.
he didn't do? Guess what he didn't do? He didn't
What?
film it on his phone and put it on YouTube.
on the
That's why he
internet?
didn't go to jail.
Yeah, but you know what he did do? He got fucking caught.
Oh my
He did
God.
get caught. All right.
Oh God,
That's fucking funny.
I'm choking on total cereal. That's how I'm gonna die.
That's nuts.
Almost
That's
every
definitely a
fucking
federal
almost
crime.
every person that we knew growing up either got arrested for some dumb shit or got in some stupid type of trouble, whatever type of trouble, but like authoritative trouble. Like I was banned from Marshalls. I wasn't allowed because of shoplifting. I couldn't go to the mall because of shoplifting. I was banned from so many fucking places. Like just weird trouble, but stupid. But also like I was banned from the roller rink. Like
Why were you banned from
Why?
the roller rink? What were you stealing from the roller rink?
I wasn't I was banned from the roller rink for drawing anarchy signs all over their tables and their walls.
That's too funny.
Like, but
Yeah.
all of us had some form of something like that. Like we just fucking got in weird sorts of trouble like that. And I just don't feel like that I don't feel like that a level of the openness of being able to explore how stupid you could be is a lot more closed off because there's a
Yeah.
lot more screen time. And
Yeah.
and I don't know if that's good or bad. Like
No,
some things come out of it that are positive. It sorta. I don't know.
right,
Yeah, man.
right. Now you can't really commit a lot of dumb
Felonies.
crimes. No, that's definitely a felony. 1,000% a felony.
Yeah.
He's lucky he was 16. Maybe not though, because I mean, back then they were charging kids as adults.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the, dare I say, skin tone, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's art.
It's art, motherfucker.
Oh boy.
We just we had so many dumb things we did. Like, okay, so here's something that me and my friends used to do, and I want you to imagine how it would what would happen if we did this today. Me and my friends used to follow people for fun in our cars.
Oh,
And I mean as a hobby all the time. And like scarily. And one time the people we were following, we turned off, right? And we came back around the corner and they stopped their car sideways in the middle of the street and they lined up across the entire street so we couldn't pass them. And basically me or the person I was with, because it was a group of us that did this for fun, and we would tell each other when one of them wasn't there what happened. And basically we decided we were going to have to hit these people to get away.
Oh man, I went through something very similar.
And they moved and we just screamed and fucking
Hell yeah.
booked it.
Sometimes you gotta hit a motherfucker. Listen, one time
Today, how would that same scenario of following
you
people
would be
for
in jail.
fun,
You would be in jail.
and why? What, think of the life you have to be leading to lead you to think,
To that
okay,
moment.
that's the thing that's gonna happen. And one of the
Yeah.
people in the chat went on some of those with
Yeah.
me.
That's
Yeah, man.
crazy.
Back in the 90s, my group of friends was sort of versus another group. And we caught one of them out. So we were following the one. We didn't know how many of them were in the car. And I was following them it was a 1997 Honda Accord. And they pulled down a road, and I didn't know the road was a dead end, and I also didn't know that there were 25 or 30 of them at the end.
Dude, those dead ends are really alarming. They
No,
really
man,
throw fucking wrenches in the whole situation.
But thanks to my friend who had been driving his dad's truck since he was 15 years old, I knew how to drive offensively and defensively. So when I realized what the fuck was going on and where I was being led, I just gunned the fucking engine and I cut the wheel and I pulled the emergency brake and the car spun completely around. And all of a sudden the headlights are up and just like you, Sarah, there's just a line of motherfuckers in front of me. And I was just like, I'm not waiting here. We're leaving now.
We're
dude.
gonna die. We're gonna die.
I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. There's only 3 of us, and none of
Oh
us
my
are
God.
tough. Yeah.
It's when I tell you we would seriously sit and wait for someone who seemed
Yeah.
like a fun person to follow,
Yeah, sure. I know exactly what you're talking about.
just because,
That's crazy
just
to
for
me.
fun,
'cause
just for
fuck
the
them.
fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Some people would fuck you up, dude. They would figure out a way to get behind you and start following you.
Yeah.
The amount of crazy shit that you invite by doing something that utterly moronic.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that would not fly today.
No,
Because
no,
there's
not
people,
at all.
most people have cameras in their cars now, the back and the front mirror.
Yeah.
And then you could just call and be like, "There's somebody following me. I don't know who this person is." And
My
yeah,
friend chased somebody's car on foot once.
that's crazy.
We went
Oh,
to
what?
I don't know what the fuck we were doing there. We went over to the high school. I mean, we were like just out of high school, barely. And you know, we're fucking losers. And like my friend had dropped out of high school, but he looked like Rob Zombie by the time he was like 16 years old. He had full chest hair, tattoos, full beard. And he was already working doing like he was doing I don't know what the fuck it was, where you like measure the street, whatever the fuck kind of work that is, surveying or some shit.
Surveying, yeah.
And so we had gone to the high school either to pick up my sister or pick up some of my bandmates, because when my band first started, I mean, like the youngest member was 15, the oldest member was 19. Like it was, you know, so some were still in high school and some weren't. And so this group of jocks kind of drives by. I haven't used that word in so long, dude. I haven't used that word in so long, jocks. Because we were the freaks, right?
Oh, no.
I thought you said dropped by, and I'm like, oh man, I haven't heard that in a long time.
And I don't think they realized that my friend Dan was standing there. And Dan, like, he looked like a fucking 35-year-old man. Like, he looked like a man, dude. Like, he was like a man. And they roll up, and they, like, didn't notice how many of us were there at first. And guy fucking rolls up and goes, "Hey, fuck you freaks." And he just turns around. He just like sticks his head up for like around the corner, and he goes, "What? What?" And he runs dead at the fucking car at top
Oh my
speed.
God.
And I hear the guy in the car goes, "Go, go, go! He's chasing us! Run, run!" And the guy, like, the tires are spinning, and they're like tearing the fuck out of there.
No. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
I saw him
maybe.
do some shit. To his credit, man, I saw him do shit like that more than once, man. We were walking into an IHOP once, and somebody did that. They called us a bunch of freaks, and he was in a bad fucking mood, and he fucking turned around and walks out of the fucking restaurant, walks behind the restaurant, walks right up behind the guy. The guy turns around. My friend pulls a cigarette out of his mouth and puts it out in the palm of his fucking hand. And he goes, "What?" And like the guy's like, "Fuck!" Like it was like it's just immediately pissing his pants. Like it's just.
I once
Like what?
once convinced a friend that I had been kidnapped,
What?
and that went on until I was told by my friend that I had to call the other one immediately because her parents were about to call the police.
Oh my God.
I have
Yeah,
I have
You were
so
fucking
many.
evil, man.
It's hilarious though. Like you took it that far too, to the point her parents were gonna call the cops. This is really funny.
Yeah, that's the best part.
That is. It was believable.
Commitment.
She was probably the friend I liked the least. Like, did you ever have a friend in your friend group that like you felt friction between you and that person, but because all your other friends fucking loved them, you just had like
gut
acquaintanceship
feeling.
with them. Like that's kind of who she was to me.
Got it.
Hmm.
Yeah. I've had that before.
Yeah, you just kind of sometimes your
Like, yeah.
friends just love someone that you're like about. But you know what the truth is? The real truth is that I'm talking about my teenage years. I knew this person since kindergarten because she always treated me like shit. So by
Oh,
the
no.
time we got to teenage years and she was in my friend circle, she didn't seem to remember that she had been a bitch to me since I was like a fucking kindergartner and she was like basically a bully. I remembered that. So I had preconceived notion probably isn't the right term because it's not preconceived. I conceived it because of her,
Mhm.
but I had my biases about her. So fuck it if she thought I was fucking kidnapped.
That's yeah, that's fair. Oh man. Yeah, I don't have any stories like that. You know?
You weren't out there breaking the law and shit. Like,
No, my mom would
I
beat
like
my
I lit
ass.
so much shit on fire. Like I was just a menace.
We used to throw pumpkins off the roof into the
Oh,
alley.
that's enjoy. That probably felt very satisfying when it
Yeah.
hit the
Yeah,
ground.
that was about it.
yeah.
Yeah. And steal street signs. We used to walk in the subway tunnels. Like, fuck this, I'm not waiting for the train. Let's go. And just go
Mm.
down.
Scary.
Yes.
Did you ever find anything
Yeah.
weird in there?
No, a lot of rats, very smelly.
Like the
a lot
penguin?
of- No, I wish. A
Hmm.
lot of funky smells and very damp. Like just permanent liquid puddles. I don't know if it was water or like just like
Oh God.
street juice
Well,
that
it's
never
probably the
evaporated.
street juice, the mystery of the street juice. It's a real thing, and it's really
Yeah,
awful.
a lot of street juice. And then I had friends that would get on the subway, like when the train would come and they would just like hang on the side
Yeah,
Mm.
and ride the subway like that,
that's
or like hang in the middle.
fucking. That's so fucking dangerous. Oh my God,
Oh yeah,
that's
people used to get on
asking
the
for
top.
death. That
Yeah.
is begging for death.
hmm
Adam, is there
Mhm.
anything from teenagehood that you wish still existed? You know, like going to rent movies or, you know, following people dangerously until they start doing wild maneuvers to get away from you and you put their life in danger. Just
Yeah, man. My friend broke up with his girlfriend once, and we went sailing down the fucking highway. We were probably doing about 140, and he was hanging out the fucking window with a pool noodle, and he was fucking swinging it at people on the fucking highway, fucking screaming at them and shit.
That's crazy. My thing is, I don't know. I'm always afraid of like what other people would do.
I had rules for that kind of shit though in my orbit.
Oh, there.
I controlled my orbit all like by the time I was like 18, like I controlled my orbit completely. And it was like, and if you were in my fucking space, then you had certain rules you had to adhere by, because if we were going to keep doing host shit all fucking night, all the time, then we needed to not be arrested, and this is how we were going to not let that
oh my
happen.
God, I was
Mm.
not like that at all. I dealt with how other people thought of me by being just, I was incredibly fucking, like I was,
You were the reckless.
no, reckless, not exactly the right word. I just like loudly offensive. Like if
Mm.
someone looked at me, I would just start screaming at them
Oh,
or
yeah,
being like very insulting instantly.
Yeah, Kristen,
Like,
you just
I
don't know.
didn't-
You just don't know
I
what she
didn't
was capable of.
That's
Care
crazy.
about like
She's the first person to look at you and be like, what are you looking at?
like basically if you give someone a reason to think something about you, then it doesn't matter what they think about you because you made that happen. Like you
Mhm.
created the thought, so you're in control. That's probably what it was. I don't know. I
Free
just
will. She exercised free will.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
yeah,
love
I
that.
really miss that, Adam. I miss going to abandoned houses. That was always riskily
too.
fun.
Though I got kicked out of an entire town because of that once. So, like, I was with a whole carload of people. We were going to go to this abandoned asylum. and we rolled up, and we stopped somewhere to use the bathroom, and everybody gets out of the car. It's all fucking obvious who the fuck we are. Everybody's all goth and punk and everything, right? And a fucking cop car rolls right the fuck up behind us. And he's like, "What are you guys doing here?" And I was like, "Going for a drive." He's like, "Going for a drive where?" And I was like, "I
Same
don't
place
know."
all the other fucking teenagers going up and down this road is going. Look, Adam knows because Adam and I have gone there. In fact, isn't that the road where you were like speeding super fast while Scott was holding onto the hood with his face pressed against the windshield, and then we would just take turns going as fast as you can while holding onto the
fun.
fucking hood. Yeah, that's where this happened, Rick. Where your story happened on the same road. Me and Adam were
Okay.
doing that.
Oh my
So
God.
that road gets a lot of action. Of course, the cops were there. Of course,
Yeah.
it was Lindsay on the hood. Okay, I thought it was Scott.
And they were that fucking cop was super mean to us, man. He was like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "I don't know." And he goes, "Well, I know what the fuck you're doing here, and you're not gonna go up there. And I swear to God, if you don't get the fuck out of this town now," he's like, "and I'm gonna follow you all the way out, and if you don't leave, I'm gonna arrest you." And I was like, "Okay, fuck, we'll leave, douche." It wasn't the first cop I almost got in a fight with.
Adam, can you please refer? I just have to ask this because I'll forget, and then it'll be gone from my head forever.
I'm peeing while I
Adam,
can't pee.
We
I have
were
to pee.
in Lindsay's van, and we were in a beach town, and something weird or fucked up happened there, and we also couldn't get out. And like, I have vague memories of like a silhouette in like the dark walking down a sidewalk. Can you please enlighten me to what these fractured memories are? Because Lyme disease really fucked up my memory, and I have like little bits of things, and I know this happened, and I need you to fill it in because I don't remember anything else about it. It's just it was a beach town I've never fucking been to, and being in the minivan. As yet, park guy.
Threw bricks? What?
Oh yeah, you used to say that a lot. I can hear it in my head, the way that you say that. Oh, didn't we get lost and we were like kind of going around the same blocks? Because I have this like, when I have this memory of all these like little tiny bits of pieces, I have a feeling associated with it, and it's like a feeling of not knowing where I am, like not knowing how to get away. But I don't know why. That emotion comes up when I think about these things. Oh man.
Kept making wrong, took a dead end. Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Oh man. See, these are the kind of things that being on the internet instead probably would prevent.
Yes. Or everybody have a Ring doorbell camera.
Dude, oh my God, it would be so funny to see Ring doorbell camera pictures of shit I was doing as a teenager. Like, just, God.
It would be hilarious, but then everyone in the neighborhood would know. Everyone that had a Ring doorbell camera would know. Because like you could put your Ring, you can join your neighborhood, right? And then everyone, you can see like what other people are like. Look at this guy just standing outside.
Fucking strange.
Yeah,
It's so weird. It's so weird. Like we are Big Brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the government. The government just made everything fucking too cool and convenient, and like they're like, oh yeah, and by the way, also get a membership to this shit and stream it and. Hit a stop sign, swerve around him, get away.
Oh my God,
that's crazy.
This happened in Asbury Park.
Yes. Okay. So
I wonder if that's the guy me and my friends picked up.
Adam, we used to use my friend's minivan all the time. It was crazy, that thing, what it went through, what we put it through. I mean, just some stuff that you wouldn't expect a minivan to survive. Anyway, I guess it was Asbury Park. I knew it was a beach town. I knew it was a town I wasn't familiar with at the time. Anyway,
And by the way, this is
Adam
a different
opened
Asbury
the
Park.
fucking door and he screamed, "You like that?" at this guy that was walking down the sidewalk. And then we were Michael Myered for the next fucking however
So
long.
you got to make clear like which version of Asbury Park this is. This is not the Asbury. This is not Asbury Park now, where you buy like a
No, this is like
$55
abandoned
steak.
ruins and like
Yeah, this is like this is like
just abandoned construction
war
sites
zone.
and yeah, I mean a totally different, very desolate, dystopian sort of area. Yeah, and the guy, I guess, because the chick who was driving, the one who owned the minivan, she couldn't get us the fuck out of there. She just kept driving down wrong places and fucking dead ends and shit. And the guy was just, on us.
like the Terminator, just slowly following you.
Yeah, man, like the Terminator.
Yeah. Me and my friends went to Asbury Park one night at like 2 a.m. and picked up a homeless guy, and the homeless guy went into the bar and bought us 6 40s of malt liquor, and then we just gave him a sock full of money and drove him to the strip club, and he went in there. We were all underage too, man. We were like between 16 and 19. Actually, one of us was 21, but he had forgotten his license, so we had to employ some help. In order for that to happen. Dude, I'm not shitting you. This fucking homeless dude took this sock full of money in the sock. And he went into the bar with the sock full of money and he bought 6 40s of malt liquor and came out with it. And yeah, I was like, you can just keep whatever money is left in the sock. And then he made us drive him to the strip club. That was a weird moment because we pulled up to the strip club and there were cops outside. And again, this is 90s Asbury Park, so it's like a dilapidated war zone in most of it.
That's
You know what I
great.
mean? And we roll up to the strip club and I'm like, all right, we're here. And he's like, he's like, I can't get out now. And I was like, why not? And he like looks out the window and then we all look out the window and he goes, listen. He goes, if they see a homeless black dude get out of a van full of young white dudes, they're going to know that some weird shit's going on, and then you're going to get pulled over, and I'm going to get arrested. And I was like, yeah, I bet they do think that way.
Oh my God.
You're right.
Wait, Adam, that's how the door came off? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I remember the door being broken, but I couldn't remember the reason. Oh my God, guys! If you've never heard "My Pal Foot Foot" by you just go listen to that song, please. That song is a big part of my teenage years.
That's crazy.
He was holding the fucking minivan door on.
What? That's nuts. Youthful friendly love.
Dude, there's nothing like there is so much youthful friendly love. Dude, one time me and my friend, so I was like really obsessed with Orajel when I was a teenager. I used to like put it on the water fountains at school and stuff. And one time me and my friend Lauren,
Wait, Kristen, are you aware what Orajel is?
it's like
Oh,
Ambisol.
the mouth,
Yeah.
It's the numbing agent. Yeah.
I love
so
it.
She put
I love
she
this
put
shit.
it on the fucking
Seriously,
water fountains.
I could use that stuff all day and night. I love my mouth being numb. It is like the best
you put
feeling
it on
ever.
You skipped over the part where you said you
I didn't
put it on
skip
the
over
water
it.
You
Yeah.
put it on the water fountains.
In school, yeah. I put it on the water fountains in school. And in fact, one time someone came up to me and asked me about it because their fucking mouth, they felt it. And I was so fucking proud because I wasn't sure if it was working or not. Good night, Adam.
Good night.
Anyway, yeah, one day me and a friend pinned down that Adam's husband and we squoze like a whole tube of Orajel in his
Daryl.
mouth. The end result of this. I don't know if you've ever used like Ambisol? Like you've had your mouth numbed
Yeah.
by a dentist, so
Yeah.
you know that like as you talk, spit happens.
Mhm.
But Oragel makes so much saliva in your mouth, like an insane amount, and so he was just standing there screaming, and it was just like liquid was just pouring down like a faucet. It was just. I'll never forget what that looked like. Because the anger juxtaposed to the ridiculousness of the
Drool.
visuals.
Yeah.
That's again, as Adam said, youthful friendly love.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Well, on
love
that-
Oragel so much, man. I'm gonna have some tonight.
On that note, we're going to close it down for the evening because we're past our time. I want to thank everybody who watched this evening. Thank you, Castellan, beautifully alien. I see my mom was in the chat there as well. Thank you all. Anybody didn't say anything, just lurking about, that's totally cool. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and mute all of y'all's.
Can we have-
Yeah, now you're muted. Nobody can hear you. But hey, listen, everybody. We'll see you here next week. We'll see you here next Wednesday. We'll see you next Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be here. Follow us on all social media. You can subscribe. You can follow. You do all kinds of things. And whatever, you know what I'm saying? We'll see you then. We'll see you next week. All right. Have a good night.
Awesome, talk awesome, talk awesome, it's awesome, talk 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 awesome, talk.